we're talking about the South African experience and the South African regulatory environment, drones are extremely highly regulated, and moreover, they're very expensive to fly commercially. And under the law, as a journalist, you're flying commercially. So you need a commercial pilot's license, which is called an RPL, to fly as a journalist in South Africa. And that license itself is about 30,000 Rand in 3 weeks, more or less, of your time. But even having that license doesn't mean that you could then go fly. You also need a business license called an ROC license. And it's called a Remote Operator Certificate, ROC. That ROC certificate can cost upwards of 100 to 150,000 Rand. And by the way, you also have to form a business to have that ROC license. You can't do it as an individual. So basically what I'm trying to say is, as an individual, a discrete individual who wants to be a freelance journalist, who wants to be a photographer that focuses on social issues and then sell those images to newspapers, which is who I am, which I know a lot of people would like to be where I'm at as far as doing the same kind of work with the same kind of imagery, it's almost impossible to self-finance. So you either have to find a sponsor or you have to fly illegally. And right now the South African government is not enforcing their drone laws. So it's actively, and this is just my opinion, actively enforcing a culture of non-compliance. They've set the bar way too high as far as regulations, but they're not enforcing it. So in that middle area which everyone's flying right now, they're just encouraging a culture of non-compliance, essentially, of illegality. And I don't personally want to see drones flown in an unsafe manner. I want to see that ethical debate take place as to how, where, why, and when you can fly drones. I'm not saying that I want drones flying over, hovering over everyone's household or over every highway or every shack looking at poverty. Definitely not. But I think that there's a balance right now, and the balance is skewed much too far on the side of expensive, burdensome regulations.